Hey guys, Dave here from Vanquish Airsoft, and today I've got another Airsoft mystery box unboxing video for you. If you've not seen any of my videos before, this is the fourth in the series. I'm buying a £200 mystery box from each of the retailers that do them, and we're seeing which are the ones to have and which are the ones to avoid. Today's mystery box comes from Tactical Airsoft Shop, which is a retailer I didn't really know anything about before I started researching these mystery boxes, but it looks like they do quite a bit of online trade, and they've also got a real-life bricks and mortar store just outside, looks like just outside of London, sort of Croydon area, somewhere like that, but you can correct me on that, somewhere down south anyway. Down south for me, might be up north for you. Cool, so let's get it open, and by get it open, I've got a bit of a confession to make. I've had an absolute disaster, and I've already done this unboxing video once, but it is so hot today, it's like 28 degrees, and I was trying to record it in 4K, and my phone just couldn't handle it, and basically the video just cut out, and I didn't realise until it was too late. So I already know what's in this box, which is a shame, it's not going to be a surprise for me, but hopefully it'll still be a surprise for you, and I'm just going to pick the items up and try and remember which order I got them out, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really disappointed, because there's no way of, I can't put the box back together and forget what I've got, but anyway, here we go. Right, so first item out of this mystery box was, if I can find it, here we go. So I got some iPro. They are Nuprol MP specs, PMC specs. They conform to the CE EN 166 standards. So those are like your ballistic standards to make sure your goggles you get are any good and like will actually withstand high velocity impact from BB. Nice yellow tinted lenses. Yeah, it says there are anti-fog lenses, but if you've got any experience in airsoft, you'll know that actual anti-fog lenses, you know, do they even really exist? I'm not so sure. You can fog up nearly anything if you try hard enough. So I think they're sort of like cheap iPro, but fine for a beginner. And at the end of the day, as long as they stop a BB, that's the important thing. These will go in my box of spares, and they can be used by a mate who comes airsofting with me, maybe. So yeah, cool. They look cool anyway. The yellow looks really good. Next item, I think, was this. So another Nuprol item. It is a vertical foregrip. So this will go on your rail under your rifle and give you a bit more sort of support like that. Some people like to use a foregrip, some people don't. I guess it depends on which AEG you're using. Me, myself, happy with or without. Again, it depends on the rifle. Next item, probably these, I think. So you've got Nuprol Azidar or Razor BBs, 0.2 weight, which is sort of standard beginner weight. Good BBs, I use these a lot at the moment actually, they're always really reliable and consistent and accurate. I've had no dodgy batches, so really happy with these. I tend not to use 0.2s myself in anything apart from, what do I use 0.2s in? I've got a gas shotgun that I generally use 0.2s in because it's got a fixed hop and it's all it can really hop. But cool, they'll definitely get used in that. Next item is, I guess it was this. I guess it was the lipo next. So we've got a Nuprol item. It's a 7.4 volt lipo. It is an 1100. So quite a small capacity and quite a small lipo actually. It would fit in a small sort of stock or on a top rail or what have you. And with 1100, is that going to be enough for a full day's play? Maybe, depends how conservative you are with your ammo. I'm relatively conservative. I don't even like using full auto most of the time, so it probably would last me a whole day. But obviously if you're spamming that trigger, then you probably need at least 2 of these. But Nuprol lipos are the most common. You see them everywhere, and they're absolutely, I've never had an issue with them. So, right, next item. Okay, so here we go. We've got another Nuprol item, and there's a lot of Nuprol stuff in it. It is a charger. Now, this is the first time we've got a charger in any of these mystery boxes, but you'll see a sort of pattern at the moment where it looks like we're getting a whole sort of package of stuff you can all use together, maybe like a beginner's package. And yeah, so it includes the charger. It says it's a balanced charger. Now, lipos are really sort of volatile, and you really need to use a good charger. I don't know if this is a good charger or not. Nuprol has a bad rep when it comes to certain types of items, and chargers are one of them. So you guys let me know in the comments if this is any good. I fear it might be not the best charger. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. I do have an IMX Pro B6 which works perfectly, so I've got no real cause to use a different charger. But let me know if you have any experience with it, and let me know if it is any good. Next item. So we've got a tactical scarf, a Shimag scarf, however you say it. Really attractive design, actually. If you're going for that sort of private military contractor in the Middle East look, that would be ideal. I find sort of fabric face protection a little bit too constrictive for your breathing, and it causes fogging and all that, so I tend to just wear a face shield. So not too sure if I'll actually wear it, but it does look cool. I think it will like really sort of set your look off, because Airsoft is just a fashion show at the end of the day, isn't it? Right. Cool, next item. Another first for mystery boxes, if I don't drop it. We've got a fast helmet. We've got a helmet. Now, I've never worn a helmet in all my years of Airsoft, and I always just wear a baseball cap or a beanie if it's cold. But I always quite fancy getting one and trying one. And now I can. So it's in sort of tan colour, which is quite nice. They didn't ask what colour kit I have, but they've sent me this tan helmet, and I quite like tan. It goes with a lot of other colours, and if you're sort of wearing sort of civilian clothes, if you want to do that PMC look, then tan goes really well with like blue jeans and stuff like that. So cool. It's fully adjustable, which is good because I've got a big head. So yeah, it'll be quite fun to try that one out. Next item, I've just realised, has been in view for the whole video. Face shield. Another Nuprol item, face shield, sort of mesh mask. Standard design. I've got a couple of these. I think they all come out the same factory and they're just rebranded. But really good, you know, comfortable, great for stopping BBs, smashing your teeth up. I remember the first time I played Airsoft 15 years ago, thereabouts. No one really wore face masks. I don't know why. Or maybe it was just where I played, they didn't wear face masks, but they just weren't common. And I remember the first time I ever got shot properly, it was in the face and it was on my lip, and it was agony. So always wear a face shield, or always wear face protection. Cool. So yeah, that will go in my box of spares too. Right, so I've left these two items till the end, because one sort of gives the other one away. Next item is an M4 mag, high cap M4 mag, again by Nuprol. Had loads of these over the years. Yeah, they work good. You know, what can you say? It's a high cap, it works. It'll feed in almost every M4 you get. Some people prefer mid caps, so you don't get the rattle. Some people prefer high caps because you've got to reload less. Depends what mood I'm in. I've got plenty of both. Obviously, that might be a clue for the last item. So when I first did the video and it didn't record properly, at this point I said we've got a lot of Nuprol stuff, and I wonder if we've got a Nuprol rifle. And then I opened up the box and I said, just call me Mystic Meg, because we've got a Nuprol rifle. We've got the Nuprol Delta Pioneer Defender, which is an M4, as you can see. And we'll get it open and we'll have a look. So we've got your standard in the box. Looks like we've got a high cap. Yes, we've got another high cap, which I imagine is identical to the one we got separately. So we'll have two high caps, which is nice. And we've got your unjamming rod and instructions. I won't bother getting those out. Your sort of standard fare you get in an AEG box. And this is the rifle we've got. So it's got flip-up sights, front and rear. Sorry guys, another disaster. My phone cut out yet again. It's so hot in here. It's like, honestly, it's so warm. I can't believe I'm not sweating more than I am. I'm not even shooting on 4K. I'm shooting on HD, and the camera just cannot cope. So I'm going to wrap this video up as fast as I can. Let's get back to the main prize in this mystery box. Nuprol Pioneer Defender AEG, front and rear flip-up sights. There we go. We've got the lipo will go in the stock at the back here. Move that and go in there. Quite a small space for a caught here. Quite a small space for a lipo, but the 1100 7.4 volt one we got will fit perfectly, I'm sure. You can also get a crane stock lipo in there quite easily, I would have thought. Oh, let's get the buttstock back on, put this back together. Cool. Oh, do you know what? I'll put that on later. And we'll also have, with this, pull the charging handle back, you'll have the rotary style hop in there. So you can add and remove hop as required. So yeah, I know quite a bit about this gun because I actually used to own one of these a few years ago, a couple of years ago. I ended up giving it away to a friend. They're super reliable, actually, really reliable. Nuprol's got a... It's a brand that's hit or miss, isn't it? I think they got a bad rep at the start, and I think probably the quality's improved quite a bit. But I had no trouble with this when I had it. Absolutely none whatsoever. I used to use it predominantly in woodland. It's quite a compact weapon, but it was good in woodland. It had some decent range on it, and it was relatively accurate. I would describe it as a really good starter AEG. I'd describe this package, actually, the whole mystery box, as being really good for a beginner. Very similar to the mystery box we got from Duty Calls Airsoft. The AEG, this Nuprol, is probably not quite as good as the G&G FFR-A2 we got with the Duty Calls Airsoft one. But we've got a few more interesting sort of bits in here to make up for it. But yeah, really good for a beginner. What do I think of the mystery box overall? I've got to sort of wear two hats when I do these videos. From a personal point of view, I don't really want another M4 because I've now got 3 M4s. I'd rather get like something really cool, like something completely off the wall. I can't even think of something right now. But even like a sniper rifle or something, or like some weird massive AK or something like that. But I've got to wear two hats, like I say, and I've got to look at it from an objective point of view. Who is buying this mystery box? So I would say that if you're a beginner and new to Airsoft, that a mystery box from Tactical Airsoft Shop would be a good place to get one from. If you're an experienced Airsofter like me, probably wouldn't bother, because you'll have all this kit already. You'll have your charger already, won't you? You'll have batteries, you'll have mags, you'll have the kit you like to wear. Unless you may be looking at your experienced Airsofter and you just want a backup AEG, maybe, then it would be a good bet, because for 200 quid you've got everything in a backup AEG and a few extra bits as well. So cool. So yeah, overall, yeah, you know, relatively impressed, to be honest. Not sure if it's quite as good as the one from Duty Calls Airsoft. Probably on balance preferred that mystery box. I think there was a bit more value. I think the AEG was better. But overall, yeah, another good one, to be honest. We've not had a really bad... I've not had a disappointing one yet. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. So cool, yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you thought of this mystery box. I'm sorry I buggered up the recording twice and I'd already opened it all, but hopefully it was still an enjoyable video. And if you'd like to see the next one, it should be coming in August. Can't remember which retailer it is, but it'll be another retailer, obviously, another £200 box. And if you want to watch it, hit the subscribe button and that notification button, and it will let you know when it's up. In the meantime, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. See you again soon. Cheers.